Hello and welcome all to Ark, the wondrous, amazing survival game, including many dinosaurs and other mythical creatures. A lot of them are out there. I have decided I would come in and join an old FUI member, even though I'm not talking to him. Fuck him. Selfish bastard, and getting a family and shit. My goal today is to obtain a Pteranodon, and then once I have obtained said Pteranodon, I will be going in to the dragon's lair to get an egg. I then will hatch that egg to see just how long of a time period it is before that baby dragon grows up. And then we will use that baby dragon to potentially murder some people around here. I am in a generally hotspot area for Pteranodons, although I have not seen any yet. I'd really prefer to have one over a Pelagornis. Did I just hear a dodo? 1 second. I haven't gotten the egg yet, no. I just started actually about 5 minutes ago. I haven't even leveled up my character in the slightest. So I figure we might as well start with the Pteranodon, because I figure I'll need a flyer. I mean, I don't technically need a flyer to go get that egg, but it does help, considering only a couple of the egg locations where I'd be going actually are on the ground. So off we go into the wondrous world of Ark to do some basic collecting, basic gathering, basic crafting, all that fun jazz. I'm hoping that this server that I joined into doesn't have Pteranodons removed, but it does. It looks like they definitely are around, considering this guy's got one. I think I will definitely need a club as well if I'm gonna get a Pteranodon. Oh, there's the wrong button there. Alrighty, that is basically all I need to capture my Pteranodon, depending on how high the levels are on this server. See if we can't go find one. I did spawn in the easy area across from where the dragons are, because I found that it's a little bit easier to get the first flyer going. If you start over in the eastern area where the plains are and the big redwood forest, you don't find as many flyers and a lot more hostile creatures. I'm going to see if any of these people have left their defenses down on my way, to see if I can't sneak in and take some decent supplies, decent equipment. But that's usually a pretty rare case. I've noticed that leveling is pretty fast in this server, as well as healing is pretty fast in the server. I don't have to wait too long if I get wounded to get healed back up. And I haven't needed food once, which is surprising. Normally that's something they keep in a role-playing server, is the need to eat and drink. But the starvation seems to be pretty low on it. This is a very basic house. It's already been raided, obviously. Yeah. Nothing of use here. Again, I haven't seen any of the flyers in the air, so that pretty much confirms it for me that we are not going to be able to tame a pteranodon, unfortunately. It's probably something that you have to deal with the admins. Get a starter pack or some bullshit like that. These role-playing servers. Pretty decent job on that wall. Normally there's a crack you can find your way through. There might have been one on the right, but I didn't want to spend 15 minutes jumping to get into it. Oh my. That's what I'm looking for. Well, that was disappointing. Let's see, where's movement speed? Just slam it all into movement speed right now. Well, there are Pelagornis, which are good. I could tame one of those, but I am required to get to a pretty high level, I think, to get a saddle for them. So I'm just going to keep heading over towards the dragons. Get over there, get myself an egg. See where I can go from there. Server seems pretty devoid of wildlife. I've barely seen anything other than a few turtles and a few dodos. Back when we were running a server, I had that set up to at least 4 times normal spawn rates. There's always dinos everywhere. Is that a oh, someone's on it. Wonderful. Sammy. It's the owner of that pteranodon. Could go kill that guy, but I don't really need the leather right now, or the hide. Would you look at that? Considering I don't think... it doesn't say anything about this being a cross arc, so... I'm guessing this is... admin's home. There's probably going to be starter kits in here. I usually don't take the starter kits, but... yeah. Definitely a little overkill. I'm looking around for more of those boxes, because getting a metal spear or crossbow would be really nice right about now. I will be building a little house and a smithy and all that fun jazz once I get the egg, while I'm waiting for it to grow up. Until then, we're just going to keep heading over that way. Which is why I kind of wanted to tame the player first, because it makes it a lot easier to get around. Oh, off we go. And we're hungry, so I'll just take some berries. Slam 100 berries down real quick. I have a feeling I might be coming up on a larger base. Yep. Keep getting that feeling, considering all of these randomly placed owned dinos along the mountainside. I haven't seen any car. Oh my gosh, is that? Alrighty, you're gonna need to land, buddy, so I can club you in the face. Unless there's any others around. It has been a while since I've been in Ark. do not remember the grass being this tall. Level 100, I probably won't be able to get him with my base damage. Go! Fall asleep! Just fall asleep already! Yep. Gonna have to make a slingshot. Don't know why I didn't in the first place. Load up that slingshot real quick. Eat my last berry of the Amar variety. There's another one. If only I had a spyglass. Normally I would be a little bit nervous about taking damage like that, but well, seems to be going up pretty fast. That's Argentavis. I do not have the means to tame them without tranks. But this guy right here. There we go. level am I? 27. I'm going to have to do some murders. This guy will knock my ass out. So I'm going to leave him alone. Just hoping to find, like, just a little guy running around here somewhere. Nope. I definitely need more. I forget that basic climbing in this game is not a thing. Definitely gonna need more hide. Whoop. So we'll just keep looking around. I didn't want to head over there because of the Argentavis, but I think that Triceratops might have taken him down, or no, Stegosaurus. Fine, bro, just block the way. I don't want to head down to the shore because it'll be a bitch to get back up. I have no interest in wasting a lot of my time getting back to my Pteranodon. There we go. It is a whole pack. Where'd he go? How did he really run back to his pack? What a little wuss. Oh, that's not good. And I'm a terrible shot. Come back here. I just want your hide. Usually when they're together like that, they'll fight me. Oh. Finally. Jeez. This might be enough hide. And enough levels. Okay. Should be fast enough at this point that he won't catch me. Let's see, where did I leave him? That is not him. I did like his colors, though. I think I left him over here-ish? Yeah, no idea. Wait, is that him? No. I feel like it was somewhere in this area. Yeah, there's a lot of this area. Actually, I haven't even checked to see if I can make one yet. Choo-choo-choo. Missing keratin. Chitin. Ugh. Who's... Knew he was around here somewhere. Looks like that saber-tooth eyelid over here just ate him. Good bagging. Give him a good bagging. Oh no! Just gonna fly down to the water real quick. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in anything that you desire? Magic. Yo. Yeah, I didn't think so.
What's up, bitch?
Oh, hello. How are you?
I got cold.
I know. You told me.
Such a bad cold. So much better now.
You poor thing.
It's so worse than it was.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Life's hard out there for a pimp, right?
True that. You right.
True dat. What are you doing with your cold?
What are you doing with your Bob?
About to just go play around in an extinction server.
I thought you and Canada were already both in there.
I was just in Cannabis server, but there's a few things about it that I'm not a fan of.
Is it an RP server?
Yes, it is an RP server. It's got that stupid feature where it, like, every time you level up, you learn all of the engrams.
Every time? Oh,
Yeah, so it
for
just
that
like,
level.
yeah, anytime you want to fucking like build anything or find anything in your crafting menu, you have to search through 150, 200 items. So I'm just looking for an extinction server right now because that's where the challenge is real, right?
Yeah. I wish we could get access to Neeb's Gaming server.
There's News Gaming servers. What do you mean get access to them? They're on the
To the one
PS4.
they play on.
Oh no, that one. There's fan
Oh.
servers that we could join. Actually, I could go find one right now.
Yeah.
I think they're not Primitive Plus though, so I gotta switch over.
Oh.
You don't like Primitive Plus? I just remember that. I prefer it because there's so many more cool like shit you can build.